Music by the Berlin-born American composer Lucas Foss. His elegy for Anne Frank, with Christopher Wilkins conducting the Berlin Radio Symphony Orchestra. This week's edition of Music from the Milken Archive of American Jewish Music focuses on work created in response to the Holocaust. Our final selection today was written by the Pittsburgh-based composer David Stock.
David Stock wrote this marvelous piece, A Little Miracle. It actually uses a Yiddish folk song, doesn't it?
You know, I'm not sure, and I'm proud to say I'm not sure, because David's not sure. David Stock's not sure. In other words, when I hear some of these tunes, I often don't know whether they are simply reflective of a lot of Yiddish folk songs.
There's a real tradition of that, obviously, in the music of Bartók or the music of Janáček or the music of Dvořák, for that matter, where it sounds so much like it's folk music. In fact, Kodai had to very often say, just everyone knows every melody in this work is original, even though it may sound like something
The only
else.
problem with that is he thinks it's original. One of the most famous cantors of the late 19th and very early 20th century, Zadel Rovner, who was a dean of the virtuoso chazonim of cantors, and he came from a totally different world. He had never known about classical music or anything of the sort. And once when he was in Odessa, his wife took him for the first time to hear an opera. He was a man with a long black coat and a long white beard and so forth. And he's hearing his first opera, and it was Faust. And when it came to the famous chorus, he turned to his wife in all sincerity and said, They stole my melody. Because somewhere he had heard that in a street band or somewhere, and it registered subconsciously, and he used it in some piece, some synagogue piece, you see. So you never really know.
Neil Levin in conversation with Gerard Schwartz. Here now are mezzo-soprano Elizabeth Shamash and the Berlin Radio Symphony under Gerard Schwartz in a Milken Archive recording on Naxos of David Stock's A Little Miracle.